Hey, what's going on, everybody?
Hey,
Paul here from All In.
This is your boy Justin from Nasty Tom TV on Twitch.
We just wanted to do a quick check-in. I know that you know us from the channel, I'm from his channel. Especially what is that? It's been so long since we've even done it. 40 days in a playlist.
Oh god.
We just wanted to do a quick update. We live on the Florida Panhandle, and we live in one of the cities that have been majorly affected.
I mean, destroyed is just another word for it. Like, that city it's done.
It is straight up gone. Like,
It's gone.
as far as houses go, like my man Justin here, he was just so blessed. His yard is almost completely destroyed. The backyard, the front yard's good, but I stayed with him, and it was really just like a bubble, And so big shout out to him. Really appreciate that. Without him, I might not be here, because at my place, the house itself is structurally intact. So good news there. All my my stream equipment, computer, all that stuff is still there. Well, hopefully we'll get to some other stuff that's been going on. But last I checked, everything is still there. And Justin's house was good. So both were good when we left. But my house was surrounded by trees fell everywhere. The backyard is completely uprooted, and as far as that goes, like a tree actually fell on my carport, and the front door you can't even open. So that's just, so we'll have to see. I'm actually talking with my rental agency about that, but that's going to be a process.
I mean, literally, had you not come over, your car would have been boned.
Yep.
Your phone would have died.
Yep.
You would have been trapped, and no one would have been able to reach you.
Yep.
Mind you, on my side of things, like he said, my house itself had no structural damage. I mean, our outside enclosure is gone. Like, it's got holes all blown in it, glass blown out, but the main portion of our house is fine for the most part. We had a little bit of water, get inside. We're not thinking it's anything major. Of course, we're gonna get that checked out. But yeah, like the yard itself, a mess. Mind you, like I said, over in our area, we were inundated. Like, we could not get out. Matter of fact, had Paul not been over with me, I don't know if I'd have had the manpower, or because I had my sisters with me. I don't know if they would have been able to help me lift the things that we had to lift. Some of the stuff. I mean, we're gonna go through some of the stuff that we kind of had to do, but it was a blessing just to have, Paul make that last minute decision to actually come to my house and, listen to his parents. I think his parents were begging him just to go and be with somebody.
Yeah, and y'all were too.
Yeah, I mean, it's just one of those things. Yeah, I mean, like, I didn't even feel that safe. Like, but I knew it would be better to be together.
Yeah, be together instead of alone.
And
honestly, that did work, because like I said, my truck would have been gone, which my truck right now is actually out of commission. It made it through everything. And then driving a power cable, because it was so bad.
So much debris on the floor. Yeah, man.
That power lines were all over the road, and a power line is up under my truck spring. But we can get that out. Like, that's not going to be, we can get that out, and that's not even a big concern right now. It is somewhat drivable, and we're getting around. But yeah, so at Justin's house, it was completely blocked off from other way, and so Justin and I figured out, make a bridge. We got a way out, and that's actually that's one of the reasons we're here now. Like, that's one of the reasons we're able to make this video, Fight or Flight, and upload it, is because we came together. We used fences that had been blown down,
from my yard,
loaded up into my truck.
I mean, the entire time, we were climbing over trees?
Yes.
Was there a moment,
trees, in trees.
I know this thought process happened for me, but do you remember the moment where your brain switched from, like, hey, what is going on, to, hey, we have to do what we have to do? That fight or flight mode, where, do you remember, like, that moment, kind of, when it happened? Because I dang sure remember it for me. And I always wanted to kind of ask you, because I know we were in it together, and it was like, when that flip switched, it was different. Like, everything was different from there. Do you kind of remember what time that happened? Like, maybe time of day, or after, if it was one specific thing that kind of prompted that?
So the thing because when it first happened, I really didn't have a firm grasp on what happened, because the road was flooded.
Right.
The thing that honestly made me really think was when the helicopters were going over at night, and there was just search signals, like there were searchlights everywhere. I knew it was bad. So I knew, like, we need to figure something out. We need to figure out a way. And so at first we went down the road and looked when the water had resided, but then trees were just down everywhere. So in me, I know at first it was like, we're stuck, there's nothing that we can do. So Justin and I, we actually walked all the way one side, can't get out that way. But then because we didn't quit there, we kept walking, we went the other side, and we saw that there was a mud path that other people and bigger, you know, vehicles had gone through. And
Actually, the bad thing about that was that when those vehicles had gone through, every time they went through, they made it worse and worse for other cars.
because it's like big mud tires.
Yeah, and at some point, it was like even these big F-150s that were raised a little bit couldn't even make it through without, you know, essentially getting stuck. And like I said, I think Paul said his moment was when he heard the helicopters late at night. It was the entire time we were in there, I had to be in management mode because, like I said, I had my family with me, I had Paul with me, I had all these people. And, I mean, suffice to say, when everyone around me is freaking out, I get into this certain mode where I have to make sure everything is working. I have to make sure everybody's staying calm. And for the longest time, I was in that mode. And it was like, manage everybody, keep them safe. And then I think I wasn't able to sleep through the night that well. I got on the news radio, and I went to my car, and I listened to the radio, and they were talking about some of the stuff that had been happening. At that moment, I kind of knew, like, help is not coming here first. It is literally going to be, because I think everybody thought, like, okay, this has happened, help is coming, they're going to get to us, it's going to happen. That, like, I think it may be 2 o'clock in the morning. I was like, okay. I went back to bed, woke up at 6 o'clock, and at that point, I was like, we've got to find a way out. This isn't gonna work. Yeah, this isn't going to work. No one's going to come, and this is not, I'm not trying to be dramatic, I'm not trying to, you know, scare people, but when you realize that your mom, your youngest sister, your oldest sisters, one of your best friends, your girlfriend. I mean, I didn't list that last. You know, she's gonna come after me for that. That's gonna get me in some trouble. You know, but you know, I'm gonna deal with it. I made it through Hurricane Michael.
We're survivors.
You know, I'm gonna survive through this.
We survive.
You know? But legit, like that moment, I was just like, I have to look out for these people. I have to make sure, like, whether I did or not, it was on me, because I felt like if I don't do it, no one else is gonna do it, and I'm way too young to be over here struggling for food and water, trying to survive, maybe fending for our lives, because, like I said, there's some other stuff that always happens in these cases that we'll touch on a little later. But for now, you know, we're okay. We made it out. I mean, a lot of people are struggling, you know, and we made it out. We're good. A lot of our loved ones are good. We haven't seen them in a little bit, but we've, you know, spoken to them. We've made sure, you know, they're in a good place. Most of my people have gotten out of the city into another city like Atlanta or you know, in Alabama, something like that. I know Paul has heard from his people. You know, they're good. They're, you know, we just, you know, want to see them. That's pretty much it. So whenever the opportunity presents itself, that's what we're going to do. We're going to get over to those folks. We're going to make sure we're all good.
Yeah, that's honestly the hardest thing, and that's what, you know, I was talking to them about. You know, it's nice having your family around, you know, close to get your hands on them. For me personally, for a day or two there, you know, it was a little scary because I wasn't able to hear from them because, like we said, we have no cell reception. Most places around have no cell reception.
Yeah, those towers are destroyed.
Nothing. Like, we had to go 2 hours up before we started getting any service. So yeah, my family's just, I still haven't seen them since, but they're good. And you know, we're fortunate. I'm grateful that we were together. You know, we combined, we got out of there. We did what needed to be done. Some people are staying. We decided that we couldn't. We left. You know, what was best for us and ours.
And I actually want to take this time to say, if you are still thinking, if you somehow see this video, you get a little bit of reception for a second, and you see this video, get out. Just don't. If you are still in, you know, in any of those affected areas, just leave. You are better off safe outside of the city. Let them repair. Let them do what they got to do, and then you can come back. All the material stuff can be replaced. You get out with your life. You get out and do it for your loved ones. Do it for your mom, dad, sister, brother, cousin, whomever you have in your life. Your dog, cat, pets, whatever.
Friends, family.
You know, get out and just go ahead, get yourself safe, get yourself a shower. I'm sure you need it.
Yeah.
You know,
I know I needed it. Lord.
Hey, if I needed it, I know you need it. Trust me. Just go west, go north. You know, hell, you can go south. Just anywhere from
Don't
there.
stay where you are.
Yeah, don't stay where you are.
Because honestly, right now the workers need a clear road, and they need to not be worrying about people. Like they've got the police have to worry about the looters and the people, you know, that are trying to do bad.
That are trying to do bad, yeah.
If you can, get out of there, man.
Yeah,
like just get out.
Get out for now. But on a positive note, you know, we're good. Like I said, I wanna reassure that. I also want to do a special shout out to the Lagones family for giving us a place to stay.
For real.
I mean, my girlfriend's family came through hard. They made a way for us. We all had to make a way and get help where we could get it. These people came through, and they have told us for as long as we need, we have a place to stay. We're still waiting on other things like jobs and stuff like that to come back, but you know that stuff will be there. You know, we're alive, we're good. If you guys want to check in on us, you can always come through, drop a comment on this video. We'll put links to the Discords. I have mine, he has his. Anything you guys want to know, as long as we have the ability to kind of get back to you, we'll let you know. It's just for now. I'm grateful to be alive. I really am.
Yeah. Me too. Yeah, and that's pretty much it. Like I said, we just wanted to give you a quick update, let you know that we're doing okay. I know that we had a lot of people on, my channel, his channel, looking for us, just wondering where we were, and I know that some people, didn't know where we were and didn't know that we were affected. So yeah, just a heads up, it's going to be a while, because it may be, it's going to be a long road to recovery, but we're here, and we'll be back, probably better than ever. Yeah. But yeah, we'll keep you updated, guys. Really appreciate it. Drop us a comment down below. Let us know if you're in one of these areas, how you're making it, or if you have family, or just what you saw, what you think. But yeah, other than that, like we said, we appreciate it.
Yeah, appreciate it. Yeah, thanks for checking in. Thanks for caring.
Yeah,
that's it. You guys try and have a good couple of days, and like I said, if you are in the city, please get out if you can. Please get out. It is imperative. It's
in everybody's best interest.
It's in everybody's best interest. Not to scare you or anything, but get out.
All right.
Yeah, guys.
All right. Peace.
Peace.
Okay. Believe it or not, inside's perfect though. I'm actually gonna leave. I'd show it, but I'm gonna go ahead and leave. See you guys later.